Blessings, 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 blessings. Hey, everybody. Let me make sure my guest is in the building. Yes, he is. This is Blessings on Contagious podcast. What up, what up, what up? How y'all feeling? People's is in the building. We ready. You know what I'm saying? I did a lot of work to get here. You know what I mean? And I apologize to be like 5 minutes behind. But I'm going to go ahead and bring my peoples on the stage so he can introduce himself. What
What's
up,
going
guys?
on? I'm cool on what's going on. Yeah, we both had some technical difficulties.
It's okay. It
trying to
happens.
trying to get it together. What's going on?
I'm Gucci, babe. How you feeling?
I'm cool and cool. I'm just in the lab putting some stuff together. That's
Oh,
it.
okay.
Taking it easy.
Okay, so when you say you in the lab putting some stuff together, you putting together some art.
Yeah. Sunday they talking about some blizzard and all of that, so ain't nothing else to do.
Well, I tell you what, that's crazy because I didn't even hear about the blizzard, but I'm gonna allow you to introduce yourself. I allow my guests to introduce themselves. So go ahead and introduce yourself to the
All
people.
right, my real name is Muhammad Wood, but everybody know me as H. Um, Crown Heights, Brooklyn, New York. That's where I grew up. Ain't too much. I really don't know how to do too many introductions. You'll get to know me as the interview go on. So, you know, just simple.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the blessing for me to be able to do this for you. And like you said, this is your first
Yeah,
interview.
yeah.
And I love
Right.
interviewing family because we're already comfortable, you know what I mean? And
Uh-huh.
so this is gonna be a fire show. I'm from Brooklyn. If y'all don't know, that's why I was born, and I'm saying little tiny
Mhm.
bit raised. But the majority of my family is still living out there in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
So out in Brooklyn, you do art.
Well, I'm not located in Brooklyn no more. I moved out of Brooklyn about what 10, 12 years ago, some years
Oh,
ago. So I'm actually in Albany.
okay.
So,
I didn't know you
so
moved
I'm
out
in
there,
Albany,
guys.
New York. Yeah. But Brooklyn is home forever. So,
Yeah.
just a
Yeah.
little in between. But like basically where I'm based at with everything that I'm doing and everything, that's like Albany.
Okay. Okay. How you liking it out there?
I like it. I think Albany been good to me. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody in Albany. Like, just as a visitor, I've been out there. Albany been good to me. I can't lie. I got a lot of love for Albany.
Okay. I ain't never been out there, cuz. So I don't even know what it's like out there. Is it
It's
like
it's
Long
different.
Island?
It's different. It's different. It's just minus the big buildings. That's it.
Oh, got you. Okay, got you. Because the rest of our family is like in Long Island.
It's like Long Island a little
It's
bit.
like okay.
It gives you that anything outside of the city from the big buildings and the commercial buildings is like it's more how we view it. It's open space, like, so it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a different scenery, a little slower than the city, which is a good thing. So,
Okay. Yeah, and keep out the way. You know,
definitely,
that's the new thing we doing today, or have
definitely.
started yesterday, or something like that. But we definitely keeping out the way, right, cuz?
Oh yeah. I stay all the way out the way.
Right. That's what I tell people. The less you know about me, the better. Don't you worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much for doing the test run with me earlier. Cause I was a
Definitely.
little, I was up to like 4 this
I
8.
see. I woke up. I woke up. I woke up to a few of your texts, and I be up late. So I went to sleep I think I went to sleep like 2:30 or something last night. I finally knocked out, and I woke up this morning, and
Yeah.
I synced it. So that's what I was like, okay, man, you know,
Yeah, because the last time we talked, I was having all kind of technical difficulties. I was like, I don't know, cause I don't know. But I give thanks to the highest power, and that's the one thing about it. I
no
tell
doubt,
people
no
I'm
doubt,
spirit led. You know what I'm saying?
no
I
doubt,
allow
no
spirit to
doubt.
lead me, and I completely forgot I had put in for to go live on YouTube. So we going live on YouTube now. So give thanks to that.
Yeah,
You
no doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, and also we're gonna be live on DLE Radio. Shouts out to Choir out here in Atlanta. You know,
Shout out to them. Shout out to them.
yeah, that's the radio station that I'm with right now. Um, which eventually he's turned it into a TV channel. So it's going to be DLE TV. This is going to be one of the shows that's going to be featured up there. So, you know, I wanted I like giving our people a platform to really push what they're doing. And when I saw what you was doing, cuz I'm like, yo, I ain't even hear from Luca. Cause you know, I used to babysit you.
No doubt. That's what's so beautiful about this whole thing. I tell people like that's what I think I was like. I've never done an interview, but when you presented it to me, I was like, it's gonna be crazy and good because it's like I can't lie.
No.
Like what I'm saying? It's like this is somebody that knew me from diapers, like you know what I mean? Like the proof is there. Like I can't, so I think you'll get the realest part of me,
Yeah, and that's the for my show. I want people to show their authenticity because that's what really resonates more with people. Where you just being you. I don't have to put on no airs. And our family's not really a whole lot of airy people. You know what I'm saying? We all that real shit. It is what it is.
Yeah, you know how we move. You know how we move.
Right. So
we ain't really had no choice but to be real. we had too many options.
We didn't have too many options. Where we come from, who we come from.
Yeah, we had to, couldn't hide. We couldn't hide nothing to be fake. First of all, so I wish I had the privilege to have that card, but I wasn't fortunate.
It wasn't in the cards.
Yeah, it wasn't in the card for me.
Yeah, we had to be 100%. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was like life for Uno. I just kept drawing that figure it out card. Figure it out. Pick up two and figure it out.
Yes, and that's what it is. Today, a lot of our young men and women are just, really just trying to figure it out. And
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the one thing about it is that art of trash. That's different. Tell the people why you and how you came up with that.
I ain't gonna lie. It started off with frustration. Being like a middle person. It was just seeming like every door I was going to, it was either I had to be in really bad trouble, like I had to be a trouble person, or I had to be a rich person, but it was nothing grounded for the middle. So then, that's what started it. That's what kind of like planted the seed, right? And then it was just more sort of the art of trash is just basically like a second chance. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be looked down on, considered trash and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of times you get labeled that before you know yourself. So, through a lot of adversities in my life, I just learned to just mix it all together. I don't know if that all makes sense. And it just came out to be like, okay, let's make something beautiful out of trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's where it came from. Like, just people rebuilding their lives or, just stuff like that.
I love it. I love it, cousin.
That's what I just started from.
Aunt Diddy, that's your mama's auntie, my mama's sister.
No doubt.
That's how we real family are. We real family for real.
Yeah. Definitely. Lot of Thanksgiving dinners and stuff.
Yeah. We definitely have to bring back what we were saying. Like when Auntie and my mom and them was here, they kept the family reunions coming. You know what I'm saying? We was able to get to know who we were. We was able to know who our cousins was. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like losing that now. But that was the one thing that Aunt Diddy always said. She was like, nobody's trash. You treat the janitor the same as you treat the Pope and vice versa.
Definitely. Yeah. And I've been like that my whole life though. Like everybody that know me, they know I'm rooting for the underdog forever. And sometimes in life, it has hurt me. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me twisted.
Right. Yeah.
But if I had to do it again, I'll correct some things. Don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't change the way God made my heart and the sacrifices. And if it hurt me to be a kind person, then I'll take the pain. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I just gave thanks to Spirit, the highest power, for that. Like I took all this pain, still going through some things,
Yeah.
but I know how to maneuver through and how to transmute that energy into positivity, and that's what was going on last night. I'm just like, I don't want to have another situation where, people, I don't really, it's not like worrying about people care. I just know what I'm doing on my show. And shouts out to the Snack God again,
No doubt,
because
no.
hey man, we was supposed to, and that's why I
Got the
wore his
full
sweater.
merch.
Yeah, I wore his hoodie today because I had a show with him the other day and everything was going wrong, and I was just couldn't understand what was
Mm-hmm.
happening. And
I think messed up again. Mm.
blessings, you can hear me, cousin?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. That's why I ain't
Can you
hang
hear
up.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You can't hear me.
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
You can hear me now?
yeah.
Let me hear you.
You can hear me?
That's it. I can hear you. Hit the mic and then cut it off and then cut it back on. Hello?
Yeah, you can hear me now?
Go all the way out and come back in, cousin. They can
All
hear
right.
me. We're still live. Go out and come back in. This
All
is
right.
unreal. Like, this is what happens when you're like, hey, I got a show, right? And don't call me because I have a show. Also, why would you call me? I have it on do not disturb me. All right, cousin's gonna come back in, guys. I apologize for that. Like, I'm super duper annoyed for that because everything, and I set up my do not disturb. So these people who just call me, no, I just set up my do not disturb, and then you called anyway, and then you called again, and that's super annoying. Let me see. Ah, this is super annoying. Super annoying. I'm super annoyed right now. I can't even say that enough. What the fuck? Why would you even do that?
I don't know what's wrong with
Hey
this.
babe, hey babes, we
Did it come
back,
back
we
in?
back, yo. Yeah, we back, yo. I'm like, I literally don't understand why people do the things they do, and I
What's
can't get
wrong?
mad because I'll get too mad.
What happened?
It's like I literally put my phone on do not disturb, right? And the
Uh-huh.
person that called, blessings to her, I love her very much. But I literally told her when I'm on my show, I have a show at 6. It's 6:20. So
Okay.
I have a show, right?
Okay.
Then that person told me, oh, well, people can get past your do not disturb by them calling and calling again. But why would you do that when I have a show? But it's okay. We're not gonna get mad. So we just gonna
No, I thought it
continue
was some. I
on.
thought it was something. I tell you, I'd be so nervous. I thought it was something on my end. Word.
No, and I'm glad that I figured out that all we gotta do is go out and come back in. But what happens is because this is a live stream, it cuts it knocks it out.
Okay.
So I'm seeing that we still live, and we are live on my YouTube page, you guys. My YouTube is Blezzingz 22. So Blezzingz with all Z's, no S's. You put an S in there, you messing up the frequency, you ain't gonna find me. That's the how I came up with my blessings. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't play with me. Because we talked about that, cousin, about change. And how you remember me from back in the day and who I evolved. I like that word.
I'm about to say we're gonna get into that because they see this person. Remember, I never been just like you know me as a kid. I knew you as a teenager.
Right. They have no idea.
They
even
don't.
My kids,
they don't.
Even my kids, they don't.
They don't. Your kids gonna learn a good lesson today.
Okay.
You're gonna learn a good lesson.
Okay, because I had to just woosah right there because I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? I ain't even trying to cut.
I was gonna tell you that, cousin. Like I said, every problem is just learning. You know what I mean? That's the beginning. Like you said, it's the beginning of everything. So it's about, like you said, it's about doing the work when the cameras is not on. Figuring out, and you know how that goes. So
yeah.
You'll figure
So
it out.
you ain't do nothing wrong because you did everything right. You got your hair done today.
Yeah. I was able to have my homegirl do something to me, man. My hair grown. It's growing. It's all right. I know a lot of little females in our family. Yeah, they be jealous. I still got edges. A lot of the females in our family ain't got their edges. I still got my edges. they need to eat some carrots or something.
Yeah, I don't know if you know, cause that's that Cherokee in you. You know what I'm saying? We got Cherokee indigenous in our blood, so that's that good hair. We was just talking about your great grandma, my grandmother, but your great grandmother, Elrita Wood. She has some beautiful hair. I remember she used to make me sit there and brush her hair, give her 2 plaits down. She was a real Indian.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I said. On both sides. Like on my pop side of the family, they hair crazy long. Ain't no like I look at my daughter's hair, and that's one thing I always be like, I'm so glad that they hair long.
Right. They got that good hair. They don't even do nothing to it.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, they got their pops here. They ain't take after their mother sides of the family. That was a beautiful thing.
You out for that one, guys.
Nah, I'm joking. I love all my kids' mama. They know I'm joking. They know I'm joking. They go to the kids. They go women. They go women. I'm only joking.
Blessings. How many kids you got, cuz?
I got 4.
Me too. 4. Well, I had 5, but
yeah, sorry, definitely sorry for that. That's crazy.
You have boys, girls. What you have?
I got one son and 3 girls.
One son. I put up there because I tell people in my flyers I tell a story, and little ones I don't like to really use in my flyers. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I put the little pretty mama. They so pretty. But your son, he graduated.
Yeah. My son and my daughter both did what we both asked them. I guess if you ask for like requirements, and we wanted high school. My daughter was straight up. I remember asking her about college, and she was like, "Pops, that's like the way high school did me. We're gonna take a breather on this college thing."
Yeah. Yeah. You got to give him that.
She's taking a year off to just
figure it out.
Working, and because there was times that she would even show me homework or show her mother homework, and I'd be like, "Yo, listen, put that away. We gonna roll with this C, and we gotta roll with it." I don't know what this new homework is about. If you get a C, you got permission from me.
It's passing.
You got a C. We ain't doing it.
Yeah, you get a C. It's passing. Everybody don't need to get no A.
Nah, this new homework was bringing tears to kids' eyes. Like you literally making kids cry over homework. It was already difficult when we was in school. You you telling them now that the things that they knew all their life is not the same. It's like
Yeah.
this new criteria was crazy.
Well, it's wicked work, you know what I'm saying? I tell people, everything has changed. We just have to adjust. But
Yeah.
I just had a conversation. It was like, yo, school ain't what it is, and all of that stuff right there. We're not going to give it too much of what they used to give it when we was in school, because it's bogus. Right now, there's people that I know with master's degrees and still don't have a job.
I mean, I think school. I think like when we had a discussion before. I think school is teachers is put in a very tough spot today. It's not like yesterday. A lot of the kids is different than when we grew up. We had our little attitudes when we was bad, but we wasn't. We wore uniforms and regular clothes. We wasn't able to go in pajamas and tell a teacher that we just here. We're not going to do no work. These kids put a lot of teachers in difficult spots to even teach. So it's a lot different. Times is a lot different.
Absolutely.
The last 20 years has changed a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember when my mama used to put them Mary Jane shoes on us, and we really had to wear them uniforms when we was in Brooklyn. But in Long Island, it was a little different. We didn't have to wear the uniforms or whatever, and in the Bronx as well. We didn't have to. But the Brooklyn, yeah, you had to wear uniforms.
Kids don't even wear book bags no more.
Right.
They don't even got book bags no more. You be like, yo, like like I said, it's totally different.
I don't even think they got books anymore, cuz.
I don't think they got schools anymore. You ask me.
It's crazy work, man.
They got teenage daycare centers now. They ain't
Yeah. And then I seen some young girl get up in the face of a teacher and went to go fight her and slapped her phone out of hand. The teacher trying to call the girl mama. It was really sad.
Well, like I said, it was a little different. It's a little different because it's like kids back in the days was fearful of their mother. Like you remember if a kid was acting crazy or acting too wild in class, and they looked through them little 3 glass through that door and trying to figure out who mom or father was on the other side of it.
Like, oh shoot, your mama here.
Yeah, you got it together real quick. But today,
no. No. They ain't even letting the mamas come up to the school. You got to stop and go to the main office and do all this. I remember one time I went right past that. I'm old school. We're not doing that. I'm going to the main office or nothing. I know exactly what school, what class my child is in, and I'm going there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there wasn't nothing like them pop-ups. You know how to read once them parents did that pop-up. Trust me, you figured out a word. You ain't had no problem. If you was reading with the tip of your finger, every word was right. And then you ain't stutter one time.
Right, not at all. Like you got it all the way together.
Wow, you put your hand all the way up when they ask for anyone want to read, your hand went all the way up.
Right, you the first one will put your hand up. You ain't put your hand up all half the year. Put your hand down. Like what?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that's the time that we live in today, though. But that's
right. That's the thing. Like we have to continue with the old school knowledge and the old school understanding. I'm about to put this light on too because the sun is leaving me. But I want you to tell the people why I go cut this light on as far as your crusade and getting the kids these art boxes.
Oh, that's
why you're doing that.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna definitely wait till you come back while you put the light on, cause So
okay. It's right here. It's right here. Ain't going too far. I'm gonna spin around.
Copy.
Boom. Let there be light.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
That was the first thing. That was the first thing he said.
The power of the song. Absolutely. So tell me about that.
That's the mission. I think at this point of everything that from day one, that was always the mission. Like I always said that. But I think now is the perfect time to kind of just really put out there what I'm trying to do, what voice I'm trying to lead, what example I'm trying to, present. And I think that with all the violence and everything going on and just the way the world is shaped up, it seems like everybody's so angry, everybody's so mad. And at first I used to be like, it was crazy. I looked at it one way and then I started to see the beautiful chaos that it was. And then I just knew like art is so therapeutic, it's like therapy.
Yeah.
So I figured that instead of putting guns, as an older guy that come from a certain walk of life, never been the toughest guy on the street, but I know the streets, I'm from the streets, but it's like I, I understood that there was no options
Yeah.
for the kids, right? There was no options. It was either a bunch of gang banging being glorified, a bunch of old dudes glorifying their passes, sending young kids on missions, throwing their lives away. I said, instead of putting guns in their hands, instead of putting drugs in their hand, which some of them gonna do that regardless, let's give them an option and put some art in their hands and let them create. Because again, when you talk to a lot of these kids and you really outside with them and they look up to you and they kind of give you an opportunity to be a voice to them because it's really their choice,
Yeah.
because they feel like they know everything. So when they give an older person an opportunity to be a voice to them, you don't want to show them like, yeah, just killing people, shooting people, doing negative is the only way, And so yes, that's what the boxes is about. It's about starting with the kids to avoid the violence and at the same time giving the younger kids something to grow into. And it's not just art boxes too. That's what I'm glad you asked me that, not the ramble. It's not just art boxes. It's really like a membership to an option of life, of
Okay.
creativity. You know what I'm saying? So like once they get the boxes, they're able to join the Art of Trash membership. And then with those memberships, that's like early access. We trying to do trips. We trying to do bring back like volunteering, community service, but make it fun and make it worth it. It's too
Yeah.
much, and then we don't want to put it on the politicians or government. If like as parents, if I don't want if I don't want my son or my daughters to die or get caught up, then I'm gonna join something like All the Trash. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna join that. And if I don't join it, then it's really like I don't care. So
Yeah.
that's how
Yeah.
I go.
It reminds me of a friend of mine down here. Her name is Coach T, your favorite coach. She has a step team for the young ladies
Mm,
and young men as well, but mostly I just see, the young ladies. What she does is called DSSD step team. What she does is that she also, and she even had me, join the sorority where she came up with her own sorority. Like, nah, you ain't go to college, but guess what? You are joining the step team with your child,
exactly.
and that gives that child that that thing with that parent, so that way what we said about earlier as far as the kids not respecting their parents, y'all. This helps bridge that gap because y'all being creative and you're doing something that's dope together. Like I went with her to an event and like the kids was running up to her like, oh my gosh, like, oh Miss Coach T,
Yeah,
Coach T, like, and it was beautiful because even the mothers, getting themselves together to, because when I did the what you call that, the crossover, like you have to do like I forget the name of it, but anyway, it was really crazy. But
hmm
it was fun. And it was something that I
no
didn't get to
doubt.
do
You just said it
because
was fun.
I didn't go to college. So it was like, oh my God, like, oh, I'm super excited, but I'm also super scared because she did like this initiation. That's it. She did
Hmm
the initiation where I'm hearing glass breaking and I got she put the the breaks. I can't say too much because you know what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
it was like wow. Once I did cross over, I was like, I love that. I love that you did that because it brought one sisterhood to us as the mothers. And I have granddaughters because I didn't have a
Mm-hmm.
chance. Me and my husband had 5 sons, so I didn't have them. But we have three
Mm.
granddaughters now. So I said, this is something that brings me closer to sisterhood that I wasn't able to have because there's not a lot of things like what you're doing. It's boys
Yeah.
and girls,
Yeah.
and the dads can join.
I mean,
And
anybody,
that's fire. That's fire.
anybody,
So
like
so you
anybody.
said it's a box. Can you
Yeah,
tell me the membership and then the box?
well, we wanted to give some sense of ownership,
Mm,
right? The box itself, like the way we want to present it and everything, we want to be able to give it with a kid don't have to, tools is all over and all of that. Everything goes in the box. And like I said, it's deeper than just a box. We actually about to put some flyers out probably this week because we definitely need some donations and sponsors to kind of take us serious. You know what I'm saying?
yes.
But
Yes.
again, once again, I understand the pause on a lot of things, right? I'm humble enough to understand that um what I'm asking and the challenge that it may, so I get it. But I'm not doubtful that this won't happen and that a lot of lives will be changed. And I'm grateful for that. So I think like I said, we're gonna put the flyers out. That's gonna explain everything that you asking, the
Yes.
benefits going forward. And I dare a parent to tell me that they don't want their child to be a part of that. And sponsors and donors, you're gonna see every dollar. Not
Right.
only do you see every dollar, we challenge the sponsors and the donors to be involved with the people's lives. Like you can sponsor a family, come to the events and see this child grow because we got levels of the program that we're trying to present. So
I love that.
it's
I
deeper
love
than
that.
just the art box. The art box is just you know, uh, but it's what's
Yeah,
inside the box. It's what's
it's
inside the
what's
box.
in the box that matters, right?
Yeah,
And I
that's
love
that's
that when we
everything.
talked about when we had our pre-interview when you were saying, yo, there's a lot of things that our people, they invest their money and their time into, and it's really, it's not that rewarding. But doing this is very rewarding. You have something tangible after to say, okay, wow, I really put my money into some good stuff.
Yeah, that's why I said. To me, I'm challenging people. I'm challenging the people at this point, but not in a disrespectful way. In the most funnest way. Like I challenge somebody. Like I challenge people. Like you don't think it'll work? Give me one opportunity, and if it don't work, cool. But don't tell me no if you don't. If you don't, you know,
Yeah, yeah. Don't
really.
just say
But like I
no.
said, it's like I said. The reason in my heart that I know things like this could happen because it doesn't hurt anybody. It's only positive benefits. It's not hurting anybody. Like it's not, like I said, the way I plan on keeping things, because I see a lot of things go wrong.
Yeah,
We're gonna let every dollar be seen. Every
yeah.
dollar could be seen. I ain't trying to send nobody jail for fraud, scamming, and nothing. So I need every dollar to be seen.
Right, because eventually, I would love for your company to become a nonprofit organization.
No doubt.
Yeah,
We
and
in the talks of that right now. That's why I said a lot of things. When you doing things from an idea, everything, on a serious note, everything takes a chance. So,
yeah,
somebody until God say that day gonna come, we just gotta keep preparing, and
that's
just be
it.
ready so we ain't gotta get ready, you know?
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
You see there, I got your guy. I got your guy and your lady there.
You know that.
That's that mommy and daddy, Elsie,
That's it.
Elsie and
You gotta just be
Bill.
like you said.
Shouts out to Ebony, my sister. She made this for me for the holiday. But and on this side it just spin around. It spins around. That's my late husband right there. But
Mm,
that's John. But that's something that I want to say first for John.
mhm.
He instilled such greatness into our sons. You know what I'm saying? It's been a journey,
No
but
doubt.
I give thanks for what he instilled into them. It's very important that the parents realize, you know, that it's not just raising these kids. It's like, you know, okay, we got them out of school, we got them there. Now you got to put some stuff in them, just like that box.
No
And
doubt.
then they can go back to that box and really pull some stuff out of there and be able to get through certain things. Art is something, because I had a conversation earlier about this on my flyer. It's a painting that I painted. It had a little stencil and everything up there, but I
Mhm.
added some things to it. And right away, my son's girlfriend, she was like, "Wait a minute, I can see that model in there." And that's exactly
Mm.
who I was thinking about, because that model, she's very strong. She has the skin disease. I forget the name of it. When your skin turns different color and stuff, like Michael Jackson.
Okay. Mm.
And I was listening to. I was going through grief at the time of my husband and my sister. Shouts out to Tracy.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely. Shout out to
yeah,
Trey.
definitely a real one, right?
You know that. First one to take me
I'm
Long Island.
right. I'm going through it because those was my two strong pillars, you know what I'm saying, in life for me. You know what I mean? Me and Tracy,
Hmm.
that's my sister right before me. So I'm listening to this female. I got invited to the situation and they had the, you know, the painting and everything. And so I'm listening to this female and she's just going in about a man it wasn't hers and she had a kid, but all this other stuff. And I was like,
Mm.
I'm zoning out. I'm zoning all the way out. So I zoned out on what she was saying. I heard wah, 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 wah. That's what I started to hear, right? So then I'm painting, and the spirit's telling me, okay, don't put no paint right there. Put some paint right there. Put if you're thinking about her, you really because that model, I believe her name is Willow or something like that. But she's a very strong model. She's a top model right now, and she's beautiful. And she walks with and she moves with so much grace and honor about self through all that she came through. And that's the thing.
Mm.
These kids need that, cousin. And I believe what you have created is something that's going beyond what you even believe that you doing, Kai.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
I, re- yeah, definitely. That's the goal. Like, and I know, and I say when I speak like that, when I speak with what I'm about to say, people say you crazy. I say, bro, I'm not gonna see the fruit. I'm gonna see the tree. Don't get me
Mm.
wrong. I'm gonna see the tree, but I know what I know. But I know like if it's planted in the right spot, it'll be there forever.
Yeah, that fruit gonna bear.
It'll be there forever. So I don't like you know how we speak when we have our own conversations. I don't. I know what decision I made. I know how it goes. Long as, like I said, long as we inspire people, you know,
Yeah.
yeah, influence. Because I was inspired, you know what I'm saying, by people that came up short. So it's no way that my dream is gonna, you know, not come up short. But hopefully somebody will be inspired from it, and
Right.
we keep going. So I don't live
You
in the reality of seeing the
you
end. I
seeing
don't
the
want to see
end.
the end.
There's no end to it. There's
Yeah,
no
I don't
end
want to
to
see
it.
the end. You know what I mean? Like if
Yeah,
it's
there's
an
no
end to
end
it, then
to
I'm
it.
doing something wrong. I ain't supposed to see the end.
Correct. Correct. You know what I'm
So
saying? And we don't worry about those. But my boy Forrest Gump used to say, crazy is what crazy does.
yeah,
Right?
like you just like I tell you, you just gotta live life. I've learned to come to a different appreciation of life. Like COVID, that whole
Mm,
COVID-19 disaster, that whole thing, losing so many people that fast, and just seeing how the world could potentially be, kind of scared the hell out of me. Kind of made me view life so differently and appreciate every day, whether you up, whether you down. You know, you gotta. My motto is just figure it out, and that's been
yeah.
my motto for like the last 4 or 5 years. Just we do no
Same here.
crying, we do no complaining, just figure the shit out.
That's
But
it.
it's all right to be human. It's all right to get sad. It's all right to get in your feelings. You human. I'm not a machine. You know.
Right. Yeah,
So
yeah. But I tell my sons, IOE, uh, that's intelligence over emotions. You know, let's use our intellect because our emotions can get you places you don't need to be. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean. I mean, it's easy. Like I said, it's easy to say a lot of it, and that's why I try not to put myself in positions that I don't feel I'm strong enough to be in.
Mm,
You know what I mean? So I learned to read rooms real clear, real fast. Like
that's it.
if I feel like it's gonna put me in a spot that I can't control myself, then I remove myself.
Bless it.
I don't even
Let's
challenge
let's
it.
let's tell the kids on how you do that. Because first and foremost, you have to be observant. You got to be very observant in order to even put yourself in that position to say, "I'm reading this room. I'm
Well,
walking in,
that's
I'm reading this room." You got to see
I,
what's going on.
I learned that in my 40s. So it'll be unfair for me to tell somebody 15, 17, 20, something like that, and put that pressure on them, right? Like I
Yeah,
said, for me, I was a knucklehead, and I had to go through it.
yeah,
I'm trying to be that resource at the middle of that road, the beginning of that road, or possibly sometimes at the end of that road. Because the reality is we're gonna lose a lot, you know. But hopefully we like, you know how it all works. If you got a cousin that's interested in something, maybe that cousin could tell a knuckle, you know, can show the knucklehead cousin like, yo, bro, this is what I'm doing. It's
yes,
kind of fun over here. And these kids, a lot of these kids is doing things because they just want to be, they want to be accountable. They want to be something. And sadly, right now, they think being a violent person is the most coolest thing because that's what us as adults is showing them.
yeah,
They're not going crazy. The youth is not crazy. The youth is doing exactly what we told them to do. Act crazy. That's what they're doing.
yeah,
They're not, you know,
yeah. I love
it's
that you say
normal.
that. I love it that you say that, cousin, because sometimes we just be saying stuff and not realizing the difference in, because like I say, these kids, especially the ones born in 2000 anything,
Yeah.
they came out different. They
I
came
think
out
we
they
came
came
out
out
different.
hot.
I think we came out different, to be honest with you. I
Mm,
remember, you know, it was a time where you be 15, 20 deep on the corner. I'm part
yeah,
of the corner, so I don't see the trouble. But
right.
I remember the people that sucked their teeth. I remember the people we disrespected because they were who we are, who I am today. I see 20 dudes on the corner. I'm not scared because I understand life, but at the same time, I'm like, God damn, you ain't got nothing else better to do.
Right.
Never did I thought I'll be saying this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
again, it's about growth. It's about just giving options. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's cool. It's cool for the youth. You can't tell a youth not to do something if you don't have an option. You
Yeah.
know, and then
Yeah.
resources are so scarce. Like, let's be honest, how many kids is out here going in the library looking on a bulletin board when their friends in them is over here doing this and doing that? Like, we got to be serious about where we putting these resources.
Mm,
You
mm.
know,
You, we
they
used to
hiding the
have stuff
resources.
like that though. We used to
Yeah,
have gotcha key.
yeah.
Yeah, we don't have that anymore. I remember there was a museum in Brooklyn, and
Hmm.
mom used to tell us to go there. Your grandmama
It's
used
still
to
there.
take us
It's still there.
It's still there.
Yeah, Brooklyn Children's Museum. It's still there.
Yeah.
That's one of the birthplaces of where the creativity started. It used to be a dude in there named Stan. He used to take the
Dr.
chance
Stan.
and yeah, Stan used to take the chance to let us work in there. He breaking all kind of rules to let the kids stay longer
He
and
breaking all kind of rules.
yeah,
Yeah.
because we all in the back. We ain't supposed to be back there with the dinosaur bones and all that. But Stan letting you, he keeping you off the street. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yes.
Guys like that, you see, it's like guys like that don't get mentioned. Then we had another guy in my neighborhood named Mr. Green. He was like a track and field coach.
That's
Another
out
dude
Mr.
that started
Green.
programs, and all of these people did stuff out of their pocket. They didn't sit around and
Yes.
wait for government. So
Yeah.
when I say doing things, I don't know how to sit around and wait for no government budgets or they be, oh, you need to write this and fill out these budget sheets. I'm like, no, I need to go knock on some of these people's door and say, hey, can I get $5? Because we trying to do this. That's what I know how to do. I don't know how to do all that. If you think it's a great idea and do all that, you do it for me and let's sit down and become partners. But you know, I don't know how to do all that extra stuff. I live in a reality.
I love that, cousin, because that's us putting boots on the ground, is what you're saying.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Putting boots on the ground and getting stuff done, regardless of what they're going to do or not do. Because, you know, you could be waiting forever, and in that time, you could be losing kids.
Losing kids all day. You know what I mean? You know how many times like I tell people, it's things that you're never proud of, but if they say God is never wrong, then I never questioned my path. And I learned a lot of things from a lot of different caves during that journey that I had to sleep in. I learned different things. So I learned how to, like when you locked in a situation and you're away from your family, you meet some talented dudes. You wouldn't believe some of the most talented people where they lying at or where they at. And when you into the core of everything, they didn't have a me. They didn't have a you. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have people that was like, nah, I understand your language, bro. I'm gonna hold you accountable and I want you to hold me accountable. They didn't have this. And the ones that we did have, it's over.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got grown gang members telling young kids about their glory days. Which is cool. I'm not knocking it. Like I get it, because I know some people in the street life, and the real ones I know, they don't glorify it. They are who they are.
Yeah.
They are who they are. They don't glorify it.
Yeah, because you know.
So shout out to the ones that don't glorify it.
Shouts out to your Uncle William.
That's what I'm saying. People don't. You don't need to try to manipulate. You know, people. So that that's what they got though.
I remember you said you gave me a story about my dad when my mom was trying to make you eat oatmeal.
Oh yeah. Shit, that was the last bowl of oatmeal I ever ate was in Situ Ice in Long Island. And I
was good for that though.
I was like 6 years old. You know them down south, they wasn't wasting no food.
You can't waste food.
Oh yeah, I was ready to die that day. At 6 years old, I felt like I've been on Earth long enough. I felt like I seen everything I needed to see on Earth before I ate that bowl of oatmeal. I was ready to die that day. And your pops came in. He looked at my soul. He ain't look at my eyes. He looked at my soul. And he must have knew how oatmeal wasn't for everybody. See, these are the things you know as an adult. These are things you know as an adult. He probably said, I got cousins that don't eat oatmeal. And he just looked at your moms. And that's why I say the difference between men of yesterday and today.
Yes.
He was just like, yo, get up. I went in the room. He was like, nah, you good. Get out of here. And him and he looked at your moms and let her know, like, he spoke.
Yeah.
And it wasn't no disrespectful ways or nothing. It was like, it was a difference between a man in the house of yesterday that had the respect to be able to be like, all right, that show is over. Yeah. And the woman not feel disrespected. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right. Because if he would have came in and said, yo, eat that bowl, I'm pretty sure I would have had to eat that bowl.
You would have to eat everything in the bowl.
But he felt my pain.
Yes.
And that was the last bowl of oatmeal. Yeah, that was the last bowl of oatmeal I ever ate. But that was cool. That's what I said. Like, we had real men in our family. We still got real men in the family, but when you speak on like the family reunion stuff, remember I told you the other day when we spoke, for me, for what I know, that'd be a sad day. All my old, damn near 75% of the OGs is gone.
Yes.
Real talk.
Let's do a shout out to Uncle T, because that was one of our last.
Oh, definitely. Legend.
Yeah, definitely a legend. Iceman, you know what I'm saying? Uncle always had the one arm shit. And I'm like, yo, how does man tie his shoes?
As a kid, I swear to God, I didn't understand. This why I say you so gullible as a kid. And I'm observing. I'm like, how the fuck? I'm like, how is he driving? Because I've never seen it. You understand? I'm 4 or 5 years old. This is when they come into the crib on St. Mark's. you know how it go. Your mom's Pinky, Uncle T, Miracle. You know what I'm saying? I ain't see her in years. Shout out to her. You know
Shouts
what I'm
out,
saying?
Marco. Yeah, yeah.
And it was just like one of those things, you know. And then I heard the story and stuff like that because it was just like. But again, even with that, that shows strength. All right, that happened to him, and instead of giving up, that man lived his regular life, and he was nice with the whipping. I was boggled trying to drive the Nicky house as a little kid. I'm like, how is he doing this?
Absolutely, absolutely. Because you know what I'm saying. I look at them as superheroes, bro. Like they were our superheroes back in the day, real
Yeah,
life. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And that's what we need today. You know what I'm saying? And I look at you as one of those superheroes, because through all
Mm.
adversities, you came up with something dope, family. And I don't know if you really, I don't know if you really grasping. But I'm telling you, as your big cuz, this is some superhero stuff. This
Well, it's
is
all
something that we need, cuz. And thank you so
yeah.
much for that.
Appreciate it, appreciate it. Thank you for even recognizing it. But like I said, it comes from everything. This for every. Like I said, this is the one thing that I'm sharing. I ain't selfish with this one, but I'm selfish on protecting it. I'm just not
Yeah.
selfish with sharing it. But I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, yeah, we come from a family that make you think, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Not
Yeah.
to get too caught up in it. Just
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just feel like watching the new generation and then watching the new generation have a generation, and I'm like, damn, you know, like family is just different. Like I said, to this day, I still find out that oh man, that's my cousin, or this my cousin. I don't know who kids is who and this and that, and I guess because we was living in a moment,
Hmm.
it was different. But I understand that the family has grown, and that's the beautiful part. You
Yeah.
know, it went from like 100 to like about 500 of us running
Yo, it's so
around.
many of us. It's so
So
many of us. That's why I tell people, be careful because you just never know. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That
now
I
you
know
gotta you gotta decide. You
mm.
gotta decide more. Like before, you knew who potato salad not to eat, or you knew who. But now you don't know what's going on. Who done made these dinner rolls? Hold on. It's too many people running around. Who made this macaroni salad? What you know what I'm saying?
Right. Be like, yo, auntie
Yeah.
made that. Are you sure?
We
Okay.
knew who
Okay.
the cooks was. We knew who the DJs was. We knew who everybody was. Now it's so many of them. I don't know who.
You
So
said that to me when you was like, I don't know who this is, but I'm shouting out what he doing. Shouts out to my son Asani. And you
definitely shout out to Cuzzo.
yeah, that's
I knew he was
that's
family. That's all I know. That's all I. You know me. One thing I'm gonna do. I'm always support family. Whatever they doing,
yeah,
I'm 100% behind it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I just knew who Charlie was at the time. I didn't know, but I knew it was family. So
He's
I
like,
was
I don't know
cool.
who
I
kid
was
this is.
cool
I
being
said,
on that
that's my
safe side.
son. I was like,
Yeah, I
cousin,
was
that's
cool with
my
being on
son.
that side of the fence. I'm like, I'll
Yeah,
figure it out.
yeah. And we have to, and I understand what you're saying as far as like when that family reunion happened, because I am manifesting that we do come together because we have a dope family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we
That we
do.
come together and do have a family reunion, but just the newness of it all, and how who they came from and who they're becoming
I
is
mean,
insane.
it's so scary the way these new times is. And like I said, I understand influence a lot. Um, as much as me and you would love to see that feeling that we all got together, you, Nick, and your sister Shawnee, happy, y'all all going to the big people group. Me, Wooty, we go, Tasha, we going to the medium group, and then the younger ones, which is, you know, they running around they group. That's not like today. They got things with we get there, family want to fight family and kill family. We don't know. We don't come from that. And that's the scary part of saying, like, yeah, no, we need to fix that. Yeah, we do need to fix that, but reality is reality. How we fix it is not as, easy.
Not as easy, right, as we saying.
It's a little, it's more, and I hate to say it, it's more strangerish feel. Like we like you said, like I think like because you gotta understand our kids is having kids.
Mm-hmm.
So when the last time the whole family been around each other? It's like people know each other through the book, but if we ain't have social media, it'd be crazy. Nobody won't know each other. Like I told you the other day, I could walk past family to this day and probably don't even know that's my family.
Correct.
I never could be able to do that growing up with you. I knew everybody.
That's what I
I
told my
knew
son.
everybody.
Because shouts out to Sherelle because she
No
dropped one of
doubt.
your pieces today, and we're gonna get into that real quick because I find your animation to be fire. But
Appreciate it.
yeah, with her dropping that, it was like, yo, that's you don't even really like that was your mother was our
No
first
doubt.
cousin. And so, Sharon, she was fire, man. She was our people's man. Like she really
Yeah,
was that part of that wood woman, strong woman. No matter what nobody gotta say, understand we do know where she come from, and she was that no matter what. You know what I'm saying? And her and Sherelle, oh yeah, that's
yeah.
why Sherelle drops all your stuff.
She probably
Yeah.
was the one that told her, "Nah, girl, have your child. Don't
Say
worry
it again.
about it. Just have your child."
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Brought me in this world knowing it was gonna be tough.
Right. Right. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing about it. We just got to, support one another.
No doubt.
And in that, I feel like that's how we will strengthen our family. Just do support, like not talking bad about each other, not trying to figure
Definitely.
out what the hell is going on over there. Not just support me. You know what I'm saying? And then now we have this.
No, that's what I said. Like I said, the way it go, it's about bridging the gap. Cause you know how many people gonna probably on both sides of the fence. This what I'm saying is where is that now? They're gonna be like, I didn't know that she was my family. I didn't know that guy was my family. He always liking my pictures or something. I didn't know that was my family. You like, yeah, that's Ace, that's Sharon's son, that's Heine. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And that's why I told you with the baby picture that I had with Shawnee in it, that picture means so much to me because it's like our kids would never understand, like, bro, we all grew up together, bro. like
Yeah. We
like
slept with the
like
same
we
bed.
got a different cousin love.
Mm-hmm.
It's so different. It's like more brother and sister. Like I don't even do the cousin thing when it comes to certain things. It was just always brother and sister.
Right. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and take this opportunity to shout out one of our cousins who is like my brother. His name is Chris Gordon. You know Chris. You know
No
what I'm
doubt.
saying? Chris is out there in California. He has a
Doing his own
business
too.
called Wait for Me. And Wait for Me
Mm,
is a app that you can go to and you can either be an assistant to get you some extra bread on your expertise of what you know how to do, and or you can get an assistant. It's a two-way situation. You know what I'm saying? So you
mm,
can reach out to his company, Wait for Me, and they will link you with somebody to assist you. He's also one of my sponsors for
that's
my
good.
show. So, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
good.
Just that, him supporting me and I'm supporting his that's how it started. It was literally just supporting each other. And then,
Mhm.
it was like, hey, cuz I'm gonna go ahead and sponsor you. And I give thanks to him for that because it helps me out, a lot to be able to do that. And then now, because,
Mhm.
he started out as being my first sponsor, now I have three. So,
See, that's how it goes.
yeah, my second sponsor is Virginia Villains. They're out there in Virginia. It's a clothing company. The young man, he has two stores, one uptown,
Mm.
one downtown, Newport News, both on Jefferson Avenue. You know, Jefferson Avenue go
I mean,
long.
yeah, I'm gonna tell you
Yeah.
a story about Jefferson Avenue, but
Oh shoot, yeah, yeah, yeah. We gotta get to that because Jefferson Avenue is actually very historical. So he's
it
in
is.
a spot that his newer store is in the spot in Newport News where our family grew up. Miss Zippin and all of them was down there on Jeff Street. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And so he also does. I think he's on the 19th annual peace rally for this year.
Oh,
And he's, what I'm
that's
saying,
cool.
his name is Sick Mike. So I give thanks to him for his support with my company. He also helped me start Blezzingz. He was the one who told me the way you talk, it sounds like you're saying a bunch of Z's anyway. So that's my frequency. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean. So he helped me do that, and also I'm in a new magazine. Well, it's not a new magazine. I'm in a new series. One coming up for March. So actually, I'm gonna be on the cover. So shouts
That's
out to
cool.
my other sponsor, and that is ICDA, in the City Dope Association. They have me doing. I have like a spread on the inside, so I had a couple of questions to answer. Shouts out to him because it's an online magazine. You know, you can I'll post mine up as soon as I get it and it's finished for next month. So that's the March edition, and also I'm on DLE Radio. Dope, the dope is live is entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Like he's also, like I said, he's going to be switching everything over to DLE TV as well. But
Yeah,
that's what I needed to start my my podcast over here in Atlanta, because in Virginia I was with a different radio station. But shouts out to Miss Her name is Nicole. She was the one who introduced me to Mr. Quiet, who owns the radio station, and they're you know, we just all pushing and helping one another, and with, you know, my sponsorship, because you know what I'm saying, I'm manifesting that for you, that you would get sponsorship for what you do, and like I said, I find it to be really dope because I love art. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I would love for you to show some of your pieces.
I think the only thing I had was the ones I've been working on, but right now I was actually in the middle of making something right now, so that's what you was catching me. I was doing cutting, and I'm making an old. I'm gonna give it away. I don't care because the way I'm gonna do it is gonna be different. But I'm making like a old motel, like
Okay.
like 1960 something motel. So I'm just trying to keep the tools sharp, and because when my brain start busting when I'm doing too much business side, I just need something to just fall back on. But next show we're gonna walk around because I got a place that they saying they're gonna let me use some space. So now I'm able to put pieces up, and I'm able to actually, you know what I mean, bring. So the next interview we're gonna bring you deep inside the room and all that. Trust me, you good.
Thank you, cousin. I
Yeah,
appreciate
because
it.
everything that I got around me is basically on the page.
Yeah.
Like they can see it. So you know, it's all.
Yeah, on the flyer, I did that. I made sure on the flyer I showed like your beginnings, and then how it turned out. You got the one that I really love the pieces, because I remember going down in the subway and going on Nordstrom Avenue.
Oh
and
yeah,
you had
yeah.
Biggie in there, Biggie Smalls.
That was an early piece. I gotta do that. I gotta do that over. We're gonna
Oh, it's
figure it out. Like I
fire!
said, we got
It's
something. We're
fire.
gonna figure it out. I got some stuff that I can't do because, just be honest with you, because of financially, I'm just not where I'm at, where I can really allow my creativity to take over the reality. So I just
It's coming, baby. It's coming.
yeah. No, we ain't, like you said, we ain't doing no complaining. It's just like you know, that's just the reality of the situation. Like I haven't even did nothing yet. I be telling people, like, if y'all like that, then wait, then
Right.
like
Wait
we
till
ain't
you
even get started.
really get a load of me. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
we financially barred down right now. Hold on.
Hold up.
Wait till we shake back. It's like I said, it's a lot more. We ain't worried about, like, nah, it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, because one of the things you do, but I'm gonna let you tell that story about Jefferson Avenue real quick, and then I want you to get into the digital art that you do. So what up with Jefferson Avenue?
No, it's a joke. Remember, I went to Virginia one time and I heard about the Jefferson Avenue. We went down there. It was the longest walk, and there was so many bugs. I wanted to get back. And I'm like, yo, where are we at? They telling me about Michael Vick live over here. Yo, bro, at this point, I don't care where Iverson live. I don't care where Michael Vick live. Where's the water? Yeah, Michael Vick, great. That's my guy. Love him. Iverson, great. You know, I'm only joking. So it's like, all right, bro.
Yeah.
When you first walking through, a word, Mike Vick over there, word, for real? You know? Oh, AI, okay, cool. Where's the water? I ain't know Jefferson Avenue was so long.
Yes. It's very
So I had
long.
a boy. He was like, "Yeah, I'm from Newport News, Virginia." He used to work with me, and I'm like, "Oh, word? Yeah, son." I'm fronting now at work one day. I'm like, "Yeah, son. I used to be on Jefferson Ave all day. I don't know nothing about Jefferson Ave."
Yes, son, I know all about Jefferson Avenue.
Yeah, I done told him about the store. He started naming. Once he started naming butcher shops and all of that, I say, "Nah, son. You know how that go. I don't know. We moved. I was young. Michael Vick
Right.
live over there. They."
Right. That's how they be hitting me because we're Brooklyn. They be like, "Oh, you from Brooklyn?" I be like, "I was born in Brooklyn."
Yeah.
And when I was 5, they moved from Brooklyn. So I don't really know. The only thing I know about Brooklyn is Utica Ave.
That's it. But it sounds good when you try to tell a story. Once somebody really start asking you certain things about Brooklyn, you go, "Yeah, huh?"
Prospect.
So I'm like, once he went past the store with the gate on it and a half a pack of cigarettes, I was lost. It was over. It was over. I was done. I didn't thought he was gonna continue with the story. I thought he would have left it alone, but I didn't know how homesick he was. So
Right. He really wanted to talk about it, and you
yeah,
said
he
no.
wanted to.
He called. He called him somebody now. He got him
He had
somebody to
that
talk.
country voice to him too. "Oh, really?" They say, "Oh, really?" They don't say for real. They say, "Oh, really?"
That's that country stuff right there,
That's that
cuz.
country response.
That's that real. Oh, really? Yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah,
that.
yeah, like that. I was like, "Nah, bro, nah, I'm lying." I said, "Nah,
Yeah.
bro, I moved."
Yeah. Yeah, man. Virginia, it's really our people is really from the Carolinas or whatever. Like your great grandma, my grandma, really from the
Hmm.
Carolinas, but they also, what I'm saying, did a lot in Virginia. Is where my parents met. It was in Virginia, and then they moved to New York. You know what
I
I'm
never
saying?
go.
So that's in our blood. You know what I'm
I'll
saying?
never go back to Virginia again in my life.
Oh, why?
Unless it's on a jet. I've never
Okay.
rode so long in a car and just wanted to ride through any neighborhood. Show me a house. I didn't care what it was. That was the longest, driest ride in my life from Virginia back to New York. All you see was
It
trees.
is.
I thought we would never get out of Pennsylvania. One of them. I
Yeah,
just thought we'd never
yeah.
get out of Virginia. It was the longest ride of my life. And then y'all got that
It's like 9 hours.
Chesapeake. What's that Chesapeake Bridge? Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Chesapeake Bay Bridge.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
like that bridge.
Yeah, I'm not afraid to tell people when I'm afraid. I'm
Yeah,
not afraid. I'm,
right.
I'm not afraid to tell you when I'm afraid, and I'm afraid to go
Right.
across that bridge.
That was for me because there was 2 ways to get there. You can go 13, and then that way you got to hit that bridge, or you can go
Man,
95 or 85 to 85 to 95 or something like that. I'd rather go that. I used to tell my husband all the time, I do not like that bridge because it's like this. The cars is coming like this, and then you're going like this, and then you got to keep going down them into them tunnels and then come out. Mm-mm.
yeah, I rode on it a couple of times on YouTube ride through and got sick. I was only on a YouTube ride through. Somebody else was driving. I'm looking on camera on YouTube and got sick. I said, "No, I ain't going. You
You
ain't got to worry
wasn't
about
even
me."
there.
Any family got any problem? They better happen. It better happen in Delaware. Because if it happened in Virginia, I send my love.
It's just my love. Only gonna fly. Only gonna fly. It
Only
is. A,
flying.
it is a
Only
nice
flying.
little ride though. It's like a. It's
No,
like
it's not.
9 hours.
It's not. My mental disability, like,
Not gonna allow me to sit
it's
that
not
long.
gonna allow it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
I
it's
need
something
I
that
need
we used to
I
do a
need
lot.
McDonald's, everything. Roy Rogers, Bojingles. I need to stop every time. We need to stop.
He was like, I need to stop at every one of these stores.
Every
I
stop. We
cannot.
gotta
Yeah.
I'm not the one to drive with for 9 hours.
Oh yeah, you got some family members now. Still, right now, they take that ride and they won't. Even from here from Atlanta to Virginia, they not stopping. Like you gotta get everything in now because they gone. They coasting gone.
Yo,
Yeah,
Shawnee did it one time. She left one time in the morning and called by the afternoon. I said, that girl good.
yeah. She be floating. Yeah,
She
yeah,
looked like one of them sitcom superheroes. I said, "How did you get there that fast? You just left this
yeah.
morning."
But that's how Tracy used to do it. They learn from her. I don't
Them
drive like
two.
that. I'm more
Mm-mm.
careful and I'm more of a I'm gonna get there when I get there type of person. I'm not flying doing 90. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of a plane either. I ain't never see a plane could pull over to an Amco like, oh my God, the plane wing is messed up. Pull over to this cloud. So I'm not really in a rush to get on nobody's plane. I've never seen a plane get onto a cloud and say, hold on, call for help. Never seen it.
Yeah, that is true, cause yeah,
So
but it's the flying is only like an hour.
it don't take that long.
No.
No, I'm talking
Mm-mm.
about it don't take that long for in my life for things to go wrong. It don't take that long. It don't take that long.
Nah, I'm not doing none of that. That's why you say you only want to take a jet. Yeah, you
Yeah,
there.
yeah. I gotta be in a situation where I'm able to enjoy my Snoop Doggish and Willie Nelson in a person. I can't do don't put no kids in his car. Don't put no don't put no church folks in his car. Just don't do it.
Just don't do it, cause it's got to be
Won't
like
do
this. Cause mine got to be right.
it.
Mine got to
Yeah.
sell.
I
Mine
don't
got
need
to
none
sell.
of those. I don't need none of those. Could you open the window a little bit? Nah. Switch
Nope.
cars.
Get out.
I could switch cars. That's what I could do.
Get out. That is so funny, yo. But
But you
I
said you
love the
wanted to ask me
fact.
something about cousin Sherelle. What's going on?
So Sherelle has this movement. That's my older sister. Everybody know that. It's called
Hmm.
How Would They Know? And
Okay.
so you have posted a digital. You explain what you do when you do the digital, because the last one I seen that was real funny was about Bill Cosby and the late Theo.
To be
Justine,
honest
that
with you,
one.
that's just me. That's just me, cause I'll be so real with you. That's from me just taking a break. That's me being bored. That's what you know. What I mean, I do stuff like even when I turn the art off, I can't turn the art off. The creativity, So that just be me being bored. I might be watching TV or something will come across my mind, and I'll be like, let me do that with that. So that's just all that came from.
So you just okay. So all right. So take me through your process, because you take little snippets of things. You did. I seen another piece you did. I forget the name of the movie, but it was
I
Tupac,
did the wire. I think I did the wire.
the one with
It was
Tupac.
Juice. That
Yeah,
was that
that
was
one.
that was that was challenging. That was challenging because, again, I'm being honest with the people. The way I see it ain't the way I could create it.
Mm.
So if you ask me, I think the way I'm doing it now, it's cool, but it's ain't what I would do if I had like I said, like it's certain acts that I'm learning and things like that. So I'm excited about years to come. But no,
Yeah.
it's cool. Like
Well,
you
it's
take
fire.
them, you take the you basically transform it with AI. A lot of people don't admit to using AI. They act like they. I use AI. I think it's terrific for certain things. You know what I mean? And for me, not being a person that can draw, I'm able to be like, let me get this photo in this type of art way, and then I can't give away too many of the secrets because
Right,
that's
right,
what I
right,
mean.
right.
But then I get to having certain motions, and anybody could do it. And I always tell people you could do it. I think for me, it helps my personality and my comedy side.
Mm.
Because our family, we a bunch of comedians.
Yeah, we
So
funny.
it's just like one of those things with me just being family with everybody, like what I mean, bringing back a memory of a time when somebody watching like the Theo one. A lot of people from
Yes.
eras remember that episode,
Yes.
classic episode. So
Yeah, and I love it how you choose certain things. Like you put why did you do the what's the girl name? Gorilla?
oh
You
oh
know I'm
oh
52 years young. What's her name?
Glorilla, Glorilla. I love, to be honest with you. I love her story. I think when you really look at that girl's story,
Yeah.
she got it from the mud for real. A lot of people talk that talk, but you could look at her proof and see that she never gave up.
Yeah.
Like women like and as a man, I'm gonna stand up for women like her and Cardi B. I remember when Cardi B was being laughed at. She never gave up as a female. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you gotta respect this. So I just wanted to show love to her because I see it's some things going on in the media that I don't agree with. But that's her family, so I can't
Yeah.
speak on people's family. I
Yeah.
don't agree with certain things, but I just felt like she got that story. It was funny, and then she hot as hell as a female rapper. She dope.
She is though. I like her
She
music.
living her life, man. She deserve everything she get. She finally found a piece of happiness. She deserve everything she earned. She earned everything she got. Nothing was given to that girl.
Facts.
You know,
Facts. I love it. You started her off with the bonnet and the cheeseburger.
that was that was like one of the videos that people try to laugh at her. Was funny. She ain't have it, but she had that dream.
Yes.
That well, everybody was giggling at her, and they try to tear her down now with that video. I can't wait till they see my videos. Hopefully, my story come like that one day. I'm like, yeah, I bought me some new teeth. You're right, I got all 32 of them now.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, 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 and that's the thing, telling that story, man, and through someone else's eye, because that's the thing about art. I feel like through your eye, that's the way you look. That's how you see it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could look at one painting and have a whole nother understanding of it than the next person. My son says that. Asani says that all the time. Where I could be looking at it and it means this to me, and then you can look at it and it means the other thing. What does art really mean to you?
Art saved my life. Art is life. Art is gonna save the world.
Mm,
It's everybody's an artist. Whether
yeah,
no matter what you do is a creative process. It's like whatever
yeah,
you do. The difference is some of us is just extreme artists that we fortunate to want to just keep going and bumping our heads. Some people get to the point that they enjoy it and they appreciate it. But
yeah.
I'm an extreme artist. Like I don't have another option. I'm making sure that there isn't another option.
Facts,
So I'm gonna
facts.
destroy anything that seemed like an option. I'm gonna destroy it.
Mm. I love that, cuz. That's how I mean. Like, you see me, I said, nah, I'm not gonna stop. Like, we gonna have this show. Shouts out to the Snack Guard again. Yo, check out his art.
I
You know
know
what?
that's
The
what I'm
young
saying.
lady.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody doing they want to it. You gotta love it.
Yeah, yeah. And then let me show his hoodie. Let me show his hoodie. Look at that, y'all. Check that. Check out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The young lady that made this, her name is Sunshine Walters. Y'all can check her out on Facebook. It's Miss Sunny. She calls herself Sunny. She created this. He said he ain't had to tell her nothing. She just created it because she seen what kind of person he was, what he was doing with his brand, and
Yeah,
so
send me the
she
links. You
came
know
up
I
with
share
that.
it. You know that. I don't mind. I never mind sharing nothing. Like I said, that's the community I'm trying to build. I'm trying to create a safe zone. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
we could all come from different. I don't care where you come from in the walk of life. I don't care how tough you was in the walk of life, how not tough you was. I don't care if you was a nerd. But in this community, you got to be safe. You have to feel safe, and that's the number one thing. Is creating a community where you can leave that person, whoever it is that you like, dislike, on the outside, and
that's
we all
it.
just loving each other and supporting each other and figuring it. Like you said, the young lady took it upon herself because she felt inspired, and there you go. Like it's on a smaller scale, but it can get to a larger scale, and it will get to a larger scale.
Mm-hmm.
But but like you said, just working it, just keep going,
Yeah, yeah, cause
keep
cause he
going.
said that she's coming out with the new design that he has coming out for the summertime. That is fire. You know what I'm saying? Snack God is
Mhm.
somebody who is like I'm gonna have another show with him here soon. But we did the show, but it just didn't come out the way I like it, nor he liked it. So we're gonna redo it because it's our art. like you saying, this is an art to what I do. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Definitely.
Yeah, because like my
Definitely.
flyers, like I tell people in my flyer, if you will look at my flyers, you can see the story that I'm telling. It's a prelude to the show that's coming up. You know what I mean? And that takes art because I even put the music to it a certain way.
Again, you got to create, right? At some point, you got to get creative, and once you know that,
Yes.
that's art. Because,
Yeah,
like you
that's
said, the way
art.
you did it, the way I do it, the way anybody do it, there's a million other options.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
goes to tell you that the way you do it is your way, and that's art.
Yeah, because
So,
when I started
simple.
doing my flyers, cousin, like I was doing it out of sheer that I needed somebody to help me do some flyers, and I couldn't pay anybody. You know what I'm saying? That bag, I didn't have that bag to pay anybody to do my flyers. So I'm like up there, like, oh, I don't know what to do. So let me just do it like this. And it came out to where now, I've been paid for my flyers to somebody else to use
Yeah.
when they're doing things with their projects. You know what I'm saying? So, oh yeah, if y'all want some digital flyers done, shouts out to me. Hit me up. Blessings
That's
22.
real.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
and
I
that's
think
the
that's
thing.
real. I
Mm-hmm.
told you, like not because we've been on me, and I want to give you your flowers because I love doing that, giving people their flowers while they can smell them and breathe them. Um, to watch where you went, to where you at, and where you going. You know what I'm
Thanks.
saying? Like you doing it the right way, and
Thank
just keep growing. If ain't nobody else tell you they proud of you, I'm proud of y'all. And like I tell you, and I tell a lot of other people, y'all think I don't pay attention and watching. Y'all think I'm not on y'all heels. The minute I see, and I love the competition of greatness, not in a bad way, but just
mm-hmm.
inspiring each other. Like
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we done got to a point we can't go back. We look foolish going back.
Right.
And that was the greatest position to put ourselves in. So to see you like for this day to happen, for us to be able to, you know what I'm saying, do this on a platform, not just your cousin called me, this, that, and the third. We doing it on a platforms that's gonna grow. Come on, man. We gotta pat ourselves on the back, even though they say you're not supposed to.
Let's
But
do it, cuz. Let's do
you
it,
know what I
cuz.
mean? What I mean?
Thank you so much for that.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
appreciate
You
you for
keep
that.
going. You even like you said, like with the shows that that you felt like didn't go the way you may have visioned them.
Mm-hmm.
It'll all make sense when it needs to make sense. It'll all
It,
make sense.
it
Just don't
do.
worry about it. You know what I'm saying? It
Right.
all makes sense when it makes sense.
Yeah,
So
because you know what, cousin, that particular show, because of the visuals being so messed up, I was able to really listen to myself and listen to how I interview. And my
mm,
interviewing is like something that back in the day they used to be like, you just talk too much, or you just too nosy, or whatever. Nah, like this is how I talk for real. And in this, I'm having an interview. Like I tell my people, don't be nervous. I'm
yeah,
gonna just
yeah,
ask you a whole
yeah,
bunch of
yeah.
questions. We just gonna have a dope conversation. And in our testimony, we're gonna come up with some greatness. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. Because the
Yeah.
reality is this. Like this is the reality, right?
Mm.
This is how you say it. So this is what greatness is. You gotta see it at the small point. Most people that you're gonna interview are gonna be up and coming people as yourself and me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, fortunately, you're gonna grab some people, cool, because they're gonna feel the vibe. They're gonna feel energy. That's
Right.
all great.
Mm-hmm.
But the journey of just watching yourself and the other people, and then when you look 5, 10 years and see the ones you be damn girl or damn home team, I remember we was here with it. You know what I mean? Now everybody branching and doing their thing, and so it's beautiful. Like you said, just enjoy every break.
Yeah, and
You
you
know what I
saying
mean?
that reminds me because I just now gave her a shout out. Shouts out to Erica Payne. Erica Payne is a rap artist, a female that's super dope. She do real good music. You know what I mean? She ain't with all the
Mm.
bull mess that a lot of the female rappers are talking about. Like she's fire. Her teacher, who she's learning under is KRS One. He's in her new
He just dropped one
video.
too.
Yeah, huh?
He just dropped a little sneaker on us too. That was fire. I heard it. I said, damn, he about what? He still doing it like that? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes. On my 50th birthday, right? Sister and brother and them bought me and Dana, because me and Dana born in August. So
Okay.
in 1973 is when hip hop was born, and so was I. And so they bought the tickets for us to go to the show. So I'm up there on the mound because you know what I'm saying, we had to get way up there for Lil Wee, so you could have him a good time, have him some room and stuff, you know what I'm saying. So that's my little brother. And I called her and I was like, yo, and she answered and I was like, yo, I'm
Mm.
here, look. And she was like, I'm backstage, come mess with me, come mess with me. And I'm like, yo, nah, have a good time, you know what I'm saying, do your thing or whatever. I just wanted to let you know that I was here. I had her on my show, and like you said, the growth of it all, right?
Yeah.
She's gonna be on my show. She just now hit me up not too long ago. Was like, yeah, I got you. Just we gonna get it together and everything. Shouts out again to Sick Mike because he also was on my show that day. I had two heavy hitters.
Mm.
Sick Mike is also he does music. He raps as well. So I had
Okay.
Sick Mike and all of his apparel. I had Erica Payne. She also has like the ride or die. Was it the natural leaf? The to roll up. She got this
Oh,
called ride or
oh,
die.
oh. What's
Yeah,
that?
she's
The front,
fire, man. You
fronto?
got check her out, yo. She is super, super fire. Shouts out again to Erica Payne. Y'all look up her music. It's good
Yeah,
music.
definitely.
Real,
Like I said,
real
we
good music.
some
Mm-hmm. Yeah, y'all got to
definitely.
check her out because you know, the growth of it all, like you're saying, and I can't wait to have this show because both of them have grown in this short period of couple of years here because I'm
Hmm.
52 years young, and then I was like 50. You know what I'm saying, when I interviewed her before. So for all of us, we have made strides, and just to be
Wow.
able to see it is fire. You know what I'm saying. So thank you for saying that, cousin.
Nah, definitely. Like I said, you gotta not got, but like I think there's so much of everything else that there's not safe zones no more. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody's I just want to, like you said, what you're creating is places where people could just come and just kick it. And you don't
Yeah,
have to be nobody. You don't have to be nothing but positive and genuine. And you don't,
that's it.
I don't know, like you said, sometimes it's cool to put structure and order, but then sometimes it's just like, all right,
Yeah,
we're gonna let
that's
God
that's it.
stir
That's what
everything
I
and
had to
see
do.
what happens.
Yeah, I had to do that this AM because I said, you know what, I'm about to lose my mind.
Nah,
Yeah,
if anything, we would have just had to go. We would have just had to go. Regular phone conversation and put it on Facebook, live, something. It's definitely options. But like I was trying to say, this is like again, this is my first time, so now I'm learning. I learned a lot from you tonight, like believe it or not, and I
good.
must sit back and analyze and be like, okay, cool, 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 cool. You know what I mean? But like I said, I don't have no plans on dying tomorrow, so we can always
Right, right.
we gonna
You
we
do it
gonna do
again.
it again
Yeah.
and grow. I got things to do next week, so I ain't planning on dying tomorrow.
The
I
right,
can't
well,
do
because I ain't got time to die tomorrow.
that.
I know. I got a lot of things to do.
I
Okay,
got
so
things to do tomorrow. I got some important things to do tomorrow. I can't die tomorrow.
and you know, and even in saying that, cousin, you just never know when your day is. You know what I'm saying? It could be. We never know. But live your life to the fullest. That was one thing that we know about one of our cousins, Salam. That's Chris's brother, Salam.
No
He was
doubt.
born with sickle cell. Remember, you
No
spoke
doubt.
on
No
his
doubt.
sister Miracle, but he lived his life, man. Salam lived with sickle cell, full trait. Shouts out to the foundation that his brother started,
Yeah,
which
that's my
is that
twin. That's
Moya
twin. You know
Moya.
that. That's twin.
Yeah, definitely, for
That's
sure.
twin. That's
For
twin. You know
sure.
that.
Y'all know y'all family for sure. Okay. And he started that because his brother, he passed on from Moya Moya. So Moya Moya is more of the white sickle cells attacking the brain. And that's what
Mm.
happens. Sickle cell, when you have a parent that have the sickle cell trait, then you have the other parent that have the sickle cell trait. They come together, and which happened with our aunt and uncle, and they had a couple of our cousins that still have the trait, and some of them who had the full on sickle cell. And man, Salam always lived to this fullest. He always was fly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I remember he came to, shouts out to cousin Sonia, because he called Sonia talking about something. What's the colors at the wedding? And we like, you not in the wedding, cousin. You can't you don't even need to wear the colors. Like, just come. But he came with that crimson red on, all the way from the hat down to his shoes.
Wow.
And me and him was out there on that floor doing the Michael Jackson, because, you know, that was my dance partner.
Nah, like you said, like when it comes to, and I spoke to you about it, I don't think I even view death or loss like other people. I try to live in a blindest bubble, and obviously I'm human, so I have my days where reality sometimes will sneak in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I have my days where it sneak in and I'll shut down. But I never really accept though like death. I just feel like people move probably somewhere else. I see them, you know, I see them when I see them.
Yeah.
Like that's how I really live my life. Like, but like I said, the reality of can you pick the phone up and call them? No, I know that. I get. I'm not bugged out.
Right.
But I haven't really took that deep breath. Even with my own mother, I haven't really took that deep breath and be like, because I feel like that'll break me. If I ever slow down to think, that'll kill me. I can't slow down to think. So if I ever slow down to think, that's when you'll be like, yeah, he cool. He made his bed. He all right with life. I don't think, because I swear to God, I don't think.
Because you know what, and people really don't, and I'm not afraid to say it anymore. There was a time that I was afraid to say it, because in our family we was told not to do what we know to do, and we was also hushed, because I had a conversation with one of our aunts, and she was hushed. But we are very clairvoyant people. We hear and we see things that people be like, that you're crazy, but crazy is what crazy does.
Yeah.
And what you know is that my son, that my middle son, his name was Kason, and at 18 months old he had to have a liver transplant. He didn't make it, you know what I'm saying? And he passed on the day I was born. So it really took me to a different place, because I lost it for like 2 years, right? And in that when he came to me on his born day, which was February 2nd, and not too long ago, I think it was only like 3 to 4 years ago, and he said, Mama, if I was standing right next to you, and this is my golden nugget for the night, but he said, if I was standing right next to you, how would you want me to feel? And I said, I would want you to feel happy. I would want you to feel, at peace. You know what I'm saying? He said, yeah, well then I'm gonna need you to feel like that. I'm gonna need you to do that, because I am still here, and my energy lives on forever. And as long as you here, you like Spirit said, you're here having a human experience, and we're supposed to have that happiness and that joy. Don't stop to go through. Yeah, it's okay to go through grief. You know what I'm saying? And it's how you go through grief that changes the course of what's gonna happen. And so I decided to just like still talk to them. I'll be in the kitchen talking to Tracy. My sister was a chef.
No, I definitely.
Yes. So I'll be like,
Definitely.
girl, come on, we put that ruckus on, you know what I'm saying? A boom,
That's what I'm saying.
in the button, boy.
For me, it's sad to see a lot of things and see a table full of food and know none of that food is made by Tracy. Like, I don't know. I can't answer for everybody. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful when I say that. I'm just telling what's going to keep me alive and what's going to break me. And I'm not going to allow nobody to put me in a mental space that I can't save myself from, because they can't understand it.
Right.
So I leave it like that.
Right. And
but
that's why
those are the little things like that people say, well, life happens, so much life done happen. How you remember? Don't tell me what affected me. Don't tell me what's my memories. Right. It's shit that I tell people about today. They go, you still remember that you was such and such? Yeah, because it was. Yeah.
You have a great memory, by the way.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I remember.
Cuz, how you remember that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was great. It was great memories. I wouldn't change a word. I wouldn't change nothing. It was great memories. Yeah, I remember.
And that's another thing about your art, cousin. It's the memories being made in what you do with your hands. Those are healing hands you got there, cuz.
Hopefully, I do. Hopefully, like you said, like to speak on things that you said. A lot of times, people see again, and that's what I said about when people invest money. If you look at any of the fine print of anything I ever said, I always said we got to get to these charities that invest with these scientists and to find out what's going on with cancer. These kids is losing their life. Like these are the things that if I get frustrated or if I want to see something grow, that's what I want to see grow. Like
Yeah.
that's who like all that other stuff to me is cool for the people to let them know, okay, he does this. It's safe to safe. But what is he about? And that's what I'm trying to get people to understand. Like it's deeper than just crayons or pencils. It's a way of life. You know what I'm saying? And it's so many things I think about, so many people I want to help with them damn kids. Like them kids, when you see them kids with cancer, you know friends that lost kids that you can't do nothing about. Whether you resources, don't got the resources, I'm soft to that. Like
Yeah.
like parents losing their kids. Those is things that like when I really get to where I want to get, these is programs that I really want to dive into deep because those are emotional pains that really define how we go forward. If people don't have that real support or know how to shake back a little bit from certain tragedies, man, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy.
I almost didn't shake back, babe.
Wow.
Yeah, especially after my husband, he had his heart attack on our 26th year anniversary. And it was so crazy, family. It was like my life just, I had to pivot and turn. And then, the last conversation I had with Tracy was I was fighting the military on, like, my husband had some money that he left me. And I'm like, I don't know why they doing this. Like, and the whole time, the only thing he did was he left some money to our sons. So it put a little, dimple in there or whatever. But she said, I feel it, sis. You're going to get that money in the AM. You're going to wake up. It's going to be right there in your bank account. And you know it was. It was right there in the bank account. So I wanted to surprise her, right? And I said, I'm not even going to call sis. I'm not even going to let her know because I was in Virginia. And so I'm not even going to let her know. I'm just going to pull up. You know what I mean? So me and Zion, the baby boy, my baby son, and Wee Wee's baby son, Tavion, we got on the plane and we flew out here to Atlanta. And that's when I found out my son Dejan, shouts out to Dejan, I'm here at his house now. He was like, Mama, Auntie, she passed away. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I was just on the phone with her last night. That's why we
Wow.
say live your life to the fullest because you just never know. At the same time, make great
Or
memories.
or
You know
be
what I'm saying?
patient. Be
Mm-hmm.
be be very patient enough to understand some people got things going on, right? Because a lot of times as humans, we're not patient with people's emotional state or what they got going on. And
Mm-hmm.
like you said, like who the hell knew that the last time you talked to your sister to be so shortly, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when nobody knows what people keep to themselves because they don't want to put the burden on people, and then you have people like, oh, why you not answering the thing, or why you not doing this, why you not, and you go, you gotta, and though, like you said, stuff like that mess with people.
Yeah.
Like you said, that the Tracy thing came out the blue. I was like, what? That kind of was like, huh? I didn't see that.
Right. That's
Like I didn't
because,
see that.
respect to everything, but COVID was out here way before they told us.
Yeah, yeah,
And she went to Walmart and, what I'm saying, she wasn't feeling good. And then, that happened. You know what I'm saying? And when I,
yeah.
when I got when I got here, I just started making sure she was good. I'm making sure her family was good because, like she said, that money was in the bank. And I just started making sure that, family was good. You know what I'm saying?
I
Because
just remember that big ass smile, that step
yeah,
back smile. Like
yeah,
if Tracy ain't see you for a minute, she had a little step back and then she'd smile. Especially like us. Like I said, I was H. So it was
yeah,
like, boy, get over here. Ah, la, 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 la.
yeah.
She definitely thought she was a tough dude. Something she gonna punch you in the shoulder a little bit. What you, cousin? What up? Come here. So,
Yeah.
but that smile, definitely the smile. Like I said, the memories of them. It's just things that I'm not in a space of emotion to really, what I'm saying, view as reality. So I just keep going
Right.
and be like, all right, one day we'll know. We'll get to it. We'll
But
figure it out.
right. But and I love that, even that you're in that space, cousin, because when we talk and you tell the stories about them, it's like they're right there.
Yeah, I remember my family. Like I said, I remember the core. Now, like I said, we and we talked about it. It's like you said, because I got a big family too. On my father's side, very big family, and I was blessed to have great, strong women from my grandmothers to my great grandmothers. I was blessed to have that. Like when I look back as a man today, on both sides of my family, my grandmother, Miss Harper, she definitely. I'll be lying if I say a lot of me ain't that woman or ain't come from that. You know what I mean? So I'm blessed. My little retarded self is blessed. Not retarded, but you know what I mean. My little slow minded self is blessed.
Yo, you sound like me. I'm like, okay, hey, I don't know. But hey, but it
Yeah,
comes
I
with
understand we living in a sensitive world and everybody don't know me, so they, I got too much going on for anybody to say, see, I ain't got time for the C's right now. See, I ain't got time for none of that.
right. And that's what I was gonna ask you, if there's anything you wanted to say that where people don't know about you that you would like to share.
Um, just enjoy the ride with me because it's gonna be fun. Stay tuned. I don't
Yeah.
know what's gonna happen tomorrow. I'll be lying to you. If I knew what's gonna happen tomorrow, I promise you it would be boring. I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Only thing, I hope I wake. Like I said, outside of just the realness of wanting to wake up, I don't know. That's tomorrow gonna be a brand new adventure. It's gonna be fun. That's all I know. I don't
I
know
love
what's gonna
that.
happen.
You know what song that came to my head today? That Kirk Franklin song. Today's a new day. It's gonna
Oh, that's my
bring
boy.
sunshine.
That's my
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah. My son, Dejan, said, I put on some some Kirk Franklin, and I be going. I said, yeah, try out, Trip It, Ty Trip It. He's another one. He's a great artist as well. You know what I'm saying? To bring that good feeling to you. You know what I'm saying? And the one thing I want to do is leave this good feeling with you because I want you to know one thing about it. Because you ain't trying, you doing. So when you say I'm
Appreciate it. Appreciate
trying,
it.
let's
Appreciate
get
it.
rid of that word because you doing it,
Appreciate it.
baby.
Appreciate it. Same to you. Same to you.
Thank you
Same.
so much, cousin.
It's
And look,
definitely like I
I
said. We
told
gotta we gotta do it again.
we are gonna do it again. We definitely gonna do it again because there's a lot of things we didn't touch on. But look at how fast it's hour and 43 minutes on went by.
No, that's good. That's good. That's good. Leave
Mm-hmm.
room. But like you said, gotta leave some type of interest. But like you said, everything is went the. I feel like the went the way. Even the hiccups. It's gonna be all right. Everything's cool. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? You
yeah,
just gotta, like you
yeah,
said, stay positive and keep growing, and that's it.
yeah,
That's it. Everything else really don't even. Be honest with you, I don't even know how to answer it. I just
yeah.
that's
But
it.
this was definitely a fire interview. For your first interview, you
Yeah, I'm
did.
hype. I'm hype. I'm hype. I feel like a superstar now. I'm going outside to sign autographs. I don't care if I got to walk up to somebody. Hey, yo, listen. Take this $3. I know it's rough out here. Take this $3 and take this autograph. I'm gonna be something one day.
Absolutely, cousin.
Yeah, I'm going. I got
Absolutely.
nine
I
dollars.
get
I got
that.
$9. I'm going out there to find three people. They're gonna get $3 each and the autograph. They gonna be all right.
You took me out, cousin. You took me out. You
I'm
said,
signing three autographs tonight. That's how I'm feeling. I'm famous now. I'm going to sign three autographs and I don't want to hear nothing else. If I behind a store, you want an autograph, you can get one too. I'm handing them out
Yo,
tonight.
fire. Look, I need me some. I need me some. I'm gonna give me one too. I'm getting one of them machines that do the sound effects.
Man, if somebody look like they want an autograph, they gonna get one. Come here. You
You
look like
getting one today. You gonna get one today. Come here. Let me sign you this. Come here. What you
Word,
want?
you at the gas station getting a lotto ticket. Hey, me a piece of paper. Come here. Take this. You know what I mean?
I
Nah,
love
but
it,
love is
yo.
love, cousin. I appreciate
Factual.
it.
Factual, yo, for sure. You already was that before the show, cousin. You know,
Appreciate it.
definitely was. You know what I'm saying? Spirit wouldn't even have brought us together to even have this great time if
No
you
doubt, no
wasn't,
doubt.
and we wasn't on the same frequency, baby. I believe in frequency heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said,
I told you it was gonna work out, girl. I told you
yeah, you
it's gonna
did.
work
Yes,
out.
you did. And thank
It's
you
gonna
for that,
work out.
cousin. Thank you. We definitely gonna have another one, but you know, I told you I was gonna ask you for a golden nugget.
What's that? Explain it to me.
So the golden nugget is something that Aunt Diddy gave me, and Aunt Diddy used to sit us down after work. She was a nurse, and she would come home and just tell us things, you know, from the people at the hospital and stuff, and just give us wisdom and wisdom and wisdom. Golden nugget is a piece of wisdom that you will leave here on this earth as your blueprint, with your mantra or something like that.
Um,
I'm taking every last one of my golden nuggets. I'm gonna put them in a book, and I'm gonna make sure
yeah,
you.
I think, and this will sound different. I think I'm gonna tell people this: the, embrace the pain, embrace the adversity, and it's going to be difficult, but through it all, try to learn as much as you can learn through it, and just stay
Mm,
prayed up. Now, honestly, you don't have to be a person like just keep God first. Like you don't have to, be all booked. No. But at the end of the day, I talk to God every night, every day. I'm pretty sure He tired of me. I am pretty sure He tired.
you
Trust me.
can't get tired of yourself. You are, God is within you. The spirit of the
Hmm.
Lord is in you. It's in
Before
us.
I open my eyes, He sent me an email telling me before you wake up, boy, I heard you already, because He know I'm coming with something. He tired of me already.
I sent you an email. Hey, yo, that's fire because that's how I felt this AM. Because I was like, hey, yo, what is the problem? And then spirit was like, I already told you. You just need to calm down. You just
Yeah,
need
that's why I
to do
just
what it
say.
is that needs to happen. And then we came up with this, you
Yeah.
know.
So if it's anything I tell anybody, just truly, if like, just be honest with yourself. That's the nugget I must give. Like, and that's a lot of things that people say they are, but they truly not. Because trust me, if you really honest with yourself, you wouldn't believe the doors that are unlocked. But you
Blessings.
gotta be honest with yourself.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You know,
That's a
gotta be
big
honest with
fact.
yourself,
That's
and
a
that's
big
that's what
fact.
I'll tell anybody.
But thank you for that's a beautiful nugget that you have left us with
Mhm.
tonight. And I want to say, and anybody for our cousin, because cousin, what I'm saying, he has a dope business out there in California. So what I'm saying, wait for
Yeah,
me.
send me the link and stuff like that, so I could post it up for him. Like I said,
I
anything to
will.
help family in any way I could, or any
I
love, you know
will.
how to do it.
Okay, yeah, I definitely will. And look, y'all, if y'all when y'all get go and look up Wait for Me, make sure you tell them that Blessings, all Z's, no S's, sent you. So I
You
can, what I'm
got
saying, they know it was me. They send them from this side of the East Coast, way over there to the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? So thank you, cousin. We will be booking for show number 2.
Yeah. Well, at the end of I plan on being back in Albany. Again, probably by about the end of this month or beginning of next month. So
Okay.
I'm excited about that and things that we got going on there. So we definitely, like I said, I'll keep you informed of everything we got going on because I need that. I need to be able to, what I'm saying, grow and see others grow. So definitely keep then you family, so you're gonna know, you're gonna see it for yourself. And like I said, you never have to ask. It's all about just tapping in.
Thank you,
Like,
cousin. Thank you for that. I appreciate that, man. Tell the
definitely.
people how they find you.
Ah man, my memory. I think my Facebook is Muhammad Wood, Uncle
Mm-hmm.
H Creations. my art channel. YouTube is Uncle H Creations and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Stuff, like I don't know, it's out there. I think I'll tag it or something. It's because I got about 4 or 5 of them. I ain't too savvy with all of this. I'm
You sound
learning.
like my last guest. You ain't the only one, cousin. This is just what happens. My
Well, I
last
don't be
guest said
knowing.
the same thing. He was like, I don't know. Shouts out to Terrence TR out there in Virginia, because he definitely, since the last show, he said he's bringing back show road days. He found him another place to continue the show road days, to bring laughter and love, because so much is going on out there in Virginia. So shouts out to him. But he got a lot of handles too. So it's cool. You're not the only one.
I gotta figure. I gotta get that. That's why I said I need some help. I got my, I'm gonna get some help, and people gonna take care of all that. They're going, me. I'll be forgetting my own name. I don't even know my kids' name sometimes. We grew up with the name boy and girl. Hey boy, come here. Girl, come here. You knew who they was talking about. You felt the vibe.
Hey, yeah.
It could be a room full of us, and you'll just hear that.
I'd be like,
you hear that, boy, come here.
You know your name, okay? I named
exactly. Like we ain't get called our names until about 14, 13.
Yeah.
Growing up, it was boy, come
Grandma.
here.
I don't know if you remember, Grandma. I don't know what she called you, but you was definitely light bright in the family. You definitely light bright. That's light bright right
there. I was definitely always tell people that I was the first light skin one of the bunch. No, I was second. I think I was second.
He used to call me Blackie, but it's okay.
Word on from my grandmother's side, I was the first one.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? We still flying out here being Woods, because I'm a Wood originally. Mama, shouts out to Grandpa, your great grandpa Lonnie Wood and Miss L.
I believe his birthday actually just passed. Actually, shout out, happy birthday to him. His birthday just passed. Actually, shout out. Yeah.
Yes, man. Shouts out to them. We came from great family, great stock, great blood. You know what I'm saying? So
definitely,
shouts out to the bloodline and us continuously breaking all of these curses that has tried to come upon our family, and we push it forward, and we not using the word trying, because we freaking doing it. Thanks to you, cousin, because we almost at 2 hours, baby, and I'm definitely gonna, say.
Nah, this gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool.
I love it. We're gonna chop it up. We're gonna put it. Y'all can find. It's gonna probably part 1, part 2. But look for everything on Blezzingz 22 on YouTube, and my Facebook is Blezzingz. All Z's, no S's. You put an S, you messing up the frequency, you ain't gonna find me. Okay. So thank you, cousin. I love you, babe.
Appreciate you. Love you too, girl. You good. Let me know when how I go. I don't know when do I hang up or not. I don't know how I go.
Oh no, I'm gonna end the live.
No. I didn't want to just walk over. How they be like just walking off. I didn't know if you were still talking. So I don't know. This is my first.
Don't Rick Ross me now. Don't Rick Ross me. Don't do me like
that.
Don't do me. But I got you, cause I'm about to shut down the show. So I thank you so much.
I'm about to sip on some of this drink I got. It's a soda, but I ain't want to put the brand in the camera and get in trouble.
Look at you being smart as hell. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
I'm about to take it like we used to do back in the day.
I'm thirsty. I love you, cousin. Everybody,
I love you
so much for tapping in. Peace and blessings.
Stay safe always, girl. Appreciate you. All right.
Love you.
You know it.
Peace. Hey.